students, in today's module I will teach you about mixture and its type. So what is mixture? Mixture is an impure substance made up of two or more components present in any proportion. For example, salt plus water, sugar plus water, sand plus water. These all are mixture. Now what is the difference between this salt in water or sugar in water? So let us perform one activity. So in this activity, I will take water in a glass, and this I add few amount of salt, and this salt dissolve in water form a clear solution. So what is we notice? Salt is one component, water is another component. They both are added in the same beaker and they form mixture, and they form clear solution. No separate layer is formed between it. So this is one type of mixture. In the second, I will take again water in another glass, and this I add sand. So what we notice, as we add sand in water, this sand form one layer and water form different layer. So now we have two type of mixture. In one mixture, there is one clear solution is obtained. In another mixture, two separate layer is obtained. So this one beaker where clear solution is obtained, no layer is formed, and the composition of salt in water is same throughout. This is homogeneous mixture. And the another one is where separate layer is formed. This is called heterogeneous mixture. So what is the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous? Homogeneous are those in which no separate layer is formed between two components. Heterogeneous are those where separate layer is formed between two components. In homogeneous, there is a uniform composition of solute in solvent. But in heterogeneous, the composition is different. Now next is solution. Now what is this solution? Solution is a mixture of two components. One is solute, another is solvent. So what is this solute? The component which is present in smallest quantity in solution is called solute, and the component which is present in large quantity in solution is called solvent. For example, in the above activity, I add salt in water. So salt is solute and water is solvent. Now, this solution are of three types: saturated solution, unsaturated solution, and supersaturated solution. So what is this saturated solution? So for example, this is a amount of 10 ml of water. The capacity of this 10 ml of water is to dissolve 1 spoon of salt in it at room temperature. So at room temperature, what is the capacity of 10 ml of water? To dissolve only 1 spoon of salt. So what they form? They form saturated solution. But if you added less amount of salt in the 10 ml of water, means if you add less than 1 spoon of salt in 10 ml of water, then the same solution is called unsaturated. Saturated solution on heating become unsaturated, because on heating the solubility of solute increases. So what is unsaturated solution? Unsaturated solution are those which have less amount of solute or more amount of solute at particular temperature is called unsaturated solution. There is one solution is called supersaturated solution. So what is supersaturated solution? Supersaturated solution are those solutions which have more amount of solute in definite amount of solvent on increasing temperature. So in this way you learn solution are of three: saturated, unsaturated and supersaturated. Now next I explain type of solution. According to the size of particle of solute, solution are divided into three. One is true, second is colloidal, third one is suspension. So what is true solution? True solution are those in which size of solute particle is less than 1 nanometer. Its particle is not visible by naked eye as well as not visible by microscope. So look at the example of salt and water. Here we cannot visible the particle of solute in water. So this is true solution. Another solution is milk solution. Milk in water. So this is milk which is in water. What we notice, the particle of this milk or the particle of milk is not visible by naked eye, but it can be visible by microscope. That solution is colloidal solution. The actual nature of colloidal solution is heterogeneous. And the size of colloidal particles is 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. So colloidal solution are intermediate state between true solution and suspension. Its size of particle is 1 nanometer to 1000 nanometer. Third solution is suspension. So look at the example of sand plus water. This is the example of suspension. It is also heterogeneous in nature and the size of sand particle is visible by naked eye. And the size of particle is greater than 1000 nanometer. So what is suspension? Suspension are those solutions which is heterogeneous in nature, whose size of particle is greater than 1000 nanometer. This particle can be visible by naked eye as well as microscope. Next topic is solubility. So what is solubility? The amount of solute present in definite amount of solvent is called its solubility. Solubility can be calculated by a term called concentration. So what is concentration? Concentration is a term which is used to measure the amount of solute present in definite amount of solvent. So this concentration can be calculated by various formula. So in the 9th class we learned mass percentage. So what is mass percentage? Mass percentage is the term of concentration which is used to measure the amount of solute present in definite amount of solvent or solution. So before explaining this mass percentage, first we learn what is this solution. So solution is a mixture of solute and solvent. This solvent is mostly denoted by A and solute is mostly denoted by B. So to calculate mass percentage, the formula is mass of solute divided by mass of solvent plus mass of solute into 100. Now mass of solute is denoted by Wb. Mass of solvent is denoted by Wa. And mass of solute by Wb. So what is the formula? Wb upon Wa plus Wb into 100. This is the formula of mass percentage of solute. Suppose we want to calculate mass percentage of solvent. Then the formula is mass percentage of solvent is equal to Wa upon Wa plus Wb into 100. So by this formula, you can easily calculate mass percentage of solute as well as mass percentage of solvent. Now, let us understand this formula by one numerical. Suppose you have mass of solute 25 gram and mass of solvent 75 gram, and your aim is to calculate mass percentage of solute. So we know the formula, mass percentage is equal to WB upon WA plus WB into 100. So this mass of solute means WB, mass of solvent means WA. We put the value of this WB and WA in the given formula. So we get 25 upon 75 plus 25 into 100. And in the next step we get 25 upon 100 into 100. After solving it, we get 25%. It means in the given solution, the mass percentage of solute is 25%. So dear student, in today's module, you learn types of mixture, types of solution, and how will you calculate mass percentage of solute. In the next module, you learn types of colloidal. Thank you.